Greetings, Auto Subs, VideoJames, and today we're going to be doing a how to use Sharpedo video. I know my videos haven't really been up every day like they usually are, but the reason for that being is YouTube has kind of interfered with my progress, and it's kind of shut me down for like 3 days of total recording, in which I could only get about 2 videos up over the past 6 days. So, basically what's happened is, one video didn't even get uploaded the first 2 times I tried, so then it took me about 3 days to get that uploaded and rendered, and then another video that I tried to upload yesterday got immediately blocked in every single country for some reason because it had copyright content, even though all I had was a bunch of pictures in it. Like, YouTube, why? But anyway, I'm not gonna get salty about that, I'm already salty enough, but anyway, how do you use Sharpedo? Now, Sharpedo is actually a water and dark type. So we've seen that typing before. We've seen that with Greninja. That gives us a resistance to fire and water, but we're getting that weakness to electric, grass, fighting, bug, as well as fairy, which is actually very common now with Tapu Koko. That Tapu Koko is going to have at least 3 of those weaknesses. And then we see Sharpedo's abilities that we have Rough Skin and we have Speed Boost. And Speed Boost is highly overpowered. In fact, I think it's one of the main abilities to even get put into consideration for Uber when they're designing those tiers. But Rough Skin is basically the opponent is hurt by 1/8 of the maximum damage when they use a physical attack, but it has to have physical contact. So it can be a move like Draining Kiss, even though it's a special attack, still gets hurt by Rough Skin. So Sharpedo still hitting your opponent pretty good. And then we get Speed Boost. Speed is increased by 1 stage at the end of the turn. Now, this is bad for almost every Pokemon that gets Speed Boost, because every Pokemon that gets Speed Boost also gets access to Protect, meaning they get a free turn for that speed setup, which can inherently make them faster than almost any Pokemon they see, and Speed Boost is actually going to be on a Pokemon that's faster than everything it sees after 1 turn, because basically all of the Pokemon that even have the ability are fast sweepers. Now we see Sharpedo stats that we got a base 460, that we got 70 in the HP, 40 in both defenses, 120 in the attack, and 95 in the special attack and speed. So Sharpedo basically embodies a glass cannon, that he's got massive attack and speed, a decent enough HP, but abysmal defense and special defense, that he can't take a hit worth anything, which is why Protect is a very good choice to have on Sharpedo. And then we see Mega Sharpedo actually gets the Strong Jaw ability. Strong Jaw. Increase the power of biting moves by 50%. So moves like Psychic Fang, moves like Crunch, moves like, I don't know if Sharpedo gets Aqua Fang, actually. I don't know if Aqua Fang was actually something that Sharpedo was allowed to have. I don't know. But we see the same typing, so we got all the same weaknesses, except for this time we're having 140 in the attack, 70 in the defense, 65 in the special defense, and then 110 in the special attack, and 105 in the speed. So overall, we're not getting that much of a speed boost. We are still going to get outsped by a lot of stuff if we choose to Mega on the first turn. But there are ways to get around that will actually help you later on in the battle. So we see the first Sharpedo set is actually a Life Orb Speed Boost set. Now, I wouldn't really run a choice item on Sharpedo just because that kind of locks him up. And when you have a Speed Boost Pokemon, you don't really want to limit them, because then that means that you're basically switching in, your opponent can basically switch into something that the move you're locked into won't do anything in, and it'll make your boost to your speed basically irrelevant. So we see we got maxed out attack, maxed out speed with the Adamant Nature, and then we have Waterfall just for that water damage, the high water damage off a Waterfall, plus the chance to flinch. We got Crunch just for that Dark type move, again, a really good move. Gives us a chance to lower our opponent's defense by 1 stage with Sharpedo. That's actually really good, because he has that mostly defensive moveset. And then we got Zen Headbutt, just to get that flinch, and the Psychic chance to kind of cover one of our weaknesses, that a fighting type or a bug type kind of get countered by Zen Headbutt. And then we got Ice Fang. Ice Fang counters a lot of stuff, and it's just a really strong move. That Ice Fang does also get that chance to freeze by 10%, making it a decent enough ice move for Sharpedo to actually run valiantly. And again, the reason behind Life Orb is you don't really want to lock this kind of Sharpedo down. That when you get a speed boost Pokemon, you really don't want to lock them down into any one move, because then it becomes super easy to counter them, and it just becomes an absolute slaying fest for that Pokemon, meaning you'll either have to swap in and lose all of your speed boosts for nothing, or just let that Pokemon die and, again, have those speed boosts be in vain. Now we see the next set is actually a Scummy Sash set Sharpedo. So, the idea behind this set is we got the Focus Sash with speed boost, so if we get hit first turn, okay, we're going to survive, we're going to get that speed boost off. And then we got Poison Fang, Ice Fang, Aqua Jet, and Destiny Bond. And then we have the maxed out attack and speed with the Adamant Nature. So the idea behind this set is we don't run Protect on this set. Protect is not an option on this set. So the idea behind this is we got Poison Fang, Ice Fang, and Aqua Jet. All three moves that can cover a lot of stuff in this current generation. So we got Poison Fang, counters almost every single fairy. Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is not really going to take a poison move from that much of a strong thing. Or Tapu Fini. Again, not really going to take that much of a Poison Fang. Celesteela. Celesteela even gets damaged very good by Ice Fang. Aqua Jet, just to finish off whatever we don't kill in one hit. And then the other idea behind this set is we got the Focus Sash with the speed boost, so that we can be like, first turn, okay, I don't really need to worry about getting killed first turn, because I'll just be getting that speed boost off anyway. So what we can do is we can just Poison Fang or Ice Fang or whatever we see, and just hit our opponent, and then after first turn we'll be getting our speed boost, and we'll be hitting up in the 430s range, making us one of the faster Pokemon on the field, and then we'll just be able to survive the first turn and just wreck out from the end of the battle, up until the time when Sharpedo either has to die or switch out. And the idea behind Destiny Bond is just that Destiny Bond's there to kind of keep us in a position to where even if we die, it won't really be in vain. That with Destiny Bond, takes out the opponent that takes you out as well. So, say if we get a Blaziken coming up against us, and the Blaziken takes us out with a Blaze Kick. Okay, Destiny Bond, you're coming down with me. And this Destiny Bond strategy doesn't work with statuses. I should explain that, because I've seen a lot of people on Showdown and on live battles that people have done on YouTube be like, why didn't my Destiny Bond kick off when they got killed by a Toxic or a Burn? And it's because Destiny Bond only responds to a physical move or a special move that is actually damaging, meaning Toxic or any other status condition, not really going to kill you. That Toxic and statuses, they don't register as a move, so Destiny Bond doesn't register as an attack. Which I feel is a good way to balance it. I feel like it's a good way to kind of keep Sharpedo and other Destiny Bond users out of the OP range, because if it just took down whatever other Pokemon was on the field at that time, then it would be a really bad idea. Now moving on to the third Sharpedo set, we actually have a tanky Staller set. So I kind of owe the idea for this set to Pimp Knight. I was watching his videos a few days ago, and I can't remember if it was him or someone he was battling, but it was him. I saw a Pimp Knight using this Sharpedo, and I'm like, okay, that's a really good Sharpedo set. This deserves to get attention. So, I'm not taking credit for this Sharpedo set. This is his set. If you want to give someone credit for this set, give it to Pimp Knight, because this is his set, and it actually is a very good Sharpedo set if you want a tank. So, the idea behind this set is we've got Leftovers with the speed boost, we've got Whirlpool, Toxic, Waterfall, and Crunch with the maxed out HP and special defense and the Careful Nature. So the idea behind this is basically you're a stally tank, but you also get that bit of speed. So it's like, okay, I'm a tank, I've got Whirlpool, I trap my opponent in. If they're a tank, okay, they're not really going to do that much to me because I got my Leftovers, and I'm a Water Dark type. So I just Whirlpool them in, keep them stuck in the battle, and then I Toxic them, so as long as the Whirlpool's out, they're going to be taking that Toxic damage. And then every turn I'm just getting health recovery and speed boosts. And then after the second or third turn, I'll be able to outspeed almost everything I see. So I'll just be able to Waterfall and Crunch everything down. You could run Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet is also a possibility. But honestly, with this set, I prefer Waterfall, because you're not trying to get the priority. You're just really kind of trying to kill your opponent slowly, which is kind of ironic for Sharpedo. But it actually does work very nicely. And since we do have the 95 speed, we do kind of see that a lot of other Pokemon are gonna outspeed us, that almost everything with a 100 base speed is gonna outspeed us whether we like it or not. So it's basically just gonna be a total slaughterfest for us if we see a fast sweeper. Unless they're a special sweeper, in which case we could stand to win a few turns. But anyway. Now moving on, we have the Mega Sharpedo set. So this actually Protect, Poison Fang, Ice Fang, Aqua Jet set with maxed out HP, or maxed out attack and speed with the Adamant Nature. So the idea behind this set is you don't Mega Evolve first turn. The idea behind this Mega Sharpedo set is that first turn you Protect instead of Mega Evolving so that you can get a speed boost off. So I should have probably typed in speed boost, but the idea behind this set is you want to run a Sharpedo with speed boost as the base Pokemon, because then first turn you avoid Mega Evolution, you can just Protect, and then you'll be able to get that speed boost off, and then when you Mega Evolve, your speed will go from 309 to 459. And then we'll be able to just Poison Fang, Ice Fang, and Aqua Jet, basically everything, and just do absolutely massive amounts of damage with our 416 attack. That 416 attack, we're going to be wrecking house almost across the board. That almost nothing's really going to take a 416 attack, especially if it's something like Mega Beedrill, that Mega Beedrill can't really take anything. And then we see the final Sharpedo set is kind of just like the Sharpedo with Focus Sash set, that we got Poison Fang, Waterfall, Crunch, and Destiny Bond. So the idea behind this set is we see something faster than us, we're like, okay, I'm not going to win this, so I'm just going to Destiny Bond to kill it. Or we can just do our massive damage strat and just kill him again. Strong Jaw giving our Poison Fang and Crunch extra damage. You could also run Psychic Fang on either of these two Mega Sharpedo sets. Psychic Fang is also a possibility. However, I rarely ever see it used because a lot of people don't really anticipate the fighting types or the... What else is Psychic good against? Don't anticipate the fighting and poison types. Rather, they anticipate ghosts and fairies, so they try and bring a poison and dark type to the field. And that can be a downfall for a lot of players, because then they'll be anticipating the wrong thing if someone does bring a poison, and it'll kind of just be the be-all, end-all of the battle. But the idea behind this set is just, it's a sweeper Sharpedo, that we got Poison Fang, Waterfall, Crunch, and then Destiny Bond as our last resort. And then that's going to be it for how to use Mega Sharpedo. I am sorry that I haven't been able to get videos out as often as I like to. Hopefully I'll be able to break that cycle tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more videos recorded tonight, since I don't have really anything else I need to get done immediately, and I can get those up and recorded. But anyway, I'm leaving this video here. If you guys liked it, you can slap that like button as always. Give Pimp Knight a little slap too for that Sharpedo set. Not that kind of slap, a nice kind of slap, like a friend slap, like he went on the arm, like, hey buddy. But anyway, just do whatever you want. I don't really have control over you guys, so I can't really dictate what you do, but I will see all you beautiful people in the next video.